Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. First of all, I'm not gay, and I'm totally uninterested in getting married to anybody, gay or straight. So, I really don't have any skin in the marriage debate game. I do have some friends and relatives that are gay, and I wish them well. And I think they should be treated equally under the law, but I will not be personally affected by the outcome of this debate. I have noticed with a great deal of amusement that when people have no logical reason for something, it can be hysterically funny when they try to sound logical. So let's take a look at the arguments against gay marriage and have a few laughs. First is the argument that marriage is traditionally between a man and a woman. Well, it's not. If you look back at ancient societies, marriage was pretty traditionally between a man and several women. In some societies, a woman was allowed to take several husbands. And in a very few societies, both men and women were free to take several spouses. So traditional marriage is between several people. Then there's the old procreation argument. That gays should not be allowed to marry because they can't have children. Well, if procreation is what marriage is all about, then of course infertile people, people who are past the age of childbearing, they shouldn't be allowed to marry. But you know, in the marriage ceremony, I don't recall any mention of the joining of two sexual organs, or any mention of the children that might come from that. All they talk about is two people united in love. But I even heard one person say that homosexual marriage would risk the extinction of the human race because people would stop having children. I don't understand how homosexuals getting married is going to cause straight people to stop having children. I think it would take a lot more than gay marriage to extinguish the human race. Somehow or other you get the idea that some people believe that homosexual marriage will somehow affect straight marriage in a negative way. I don't understand how that works, but these people seem to believe it. And of course, these are the people that insist that marriage is sacred. So I have to ask, were all of Newt Gingrich's marriages sacred? Or all of Bill O'Reilly's marriages? Or all of Rush Limbaugh's marriages? It's funny, once they got married, they didn't seem to treat those marriages as sacred, now did they? The latest argument comes from Representative Sue Everhart of Texas, who argues that if gay marriage is allowed, straight people will marry other people of their own sex just for the benefits. Now I know that there is nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm straight, and the last thing that I want is for anybody to think that I'm gay. And I think most people, straight people, feel the same way I do. I would hope that if I decided to commit marriage fraud to obtain some benefits, I'd like to think that I'd be able to find a woman to do it with. And we already know that straight people have married in order to gain those benefits, or to get into a will, or to confer legal status on an immigrant. So if if abusing the institution of marriage is a reason to ban it, then Representative Everhart's argument is that no one should be allowed to get married. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Thanks for listening.